I'm about to process some greenery, which essentially I'm just gonna cut the tips and put it into water. I'll show you the bucket in just a second because I do use a different bucket for those. It's more of a square bucket, considering that it's just easier for me to be able to place larger leaves in there. But I wanted to show you the greenery that I picked up because it's just so beautiful this week. I've always known this as Italian pittosporum, and I know there's so many varieties. So I'm gonna pull up my receipt from the wholesalers and make sure that that's what they labeled it as, or if they labeled it something else. So I do see lemon leaves on there, and that's this. I also picked up some lemon leaves, quite a lot actually. But I picked up 3 bunches of these. So they actually labeled it Ramnes, and I have never come across that name before. So that just comes to show, I mean, vendors, wholesalers, florists will overall note the product as one name, but it will also be known as another. This is a square bucket that I use for the majority of my greens. I've shown you the buckets that I use for flowers, and essentially they're 2 different sizes. I'll actually pan to where I have them now. You can see some are shorter than the others. I have already used my tall buckets over here for the flowers I've just processed. And so this one is a square bucket, and I just think that it's a lot easier to handle greens in this, which is why I like to use a square one. But just, I mean, it comes to show like the varieties of different buckets that you could use depending on the product. love this olive oil from Trader Joe's. It is so good. So I can dip my little sandwich in there. I love cutting a half of cheddar cheese slice and adding it to my little baguette sandwich. Baguette sandwiches are so underrated. I absolutely love them. Oh my gosh, so good. This is one of the centerpieces completed so far. It's the first one, so of course it's questionable. I don't really warm up and get going in really the design that I actually want until the second or third one, and then I go back to the first one or two and adjust and edit as I need. The first centerpiece over there actually didn't have as many greens as you see in this centerpiece, and I've pretty much already greened out all of the vases. I was just pretty much gauging how much product I needed to spread through all 10 centerpieces. Okay, so these are the centerpieces done and complete. They're all so beautiful. The blooms, just the overall color palette, definitely aligns with the inspo. I love how they turned out. They actually look very full, like fuller than I anticipated with the product that I had. And so I'm really happy. I hope the client's really happy. All of the blooms are just so vibrant, very pastel, but also kind of bright. And they're just so juicy. Like, I absolutely love them. I'm not gonna pack them until either later on tonight or in the morning. There's just no need for me to do it beforehand. So these are 10 centerpieces done and complete, and it looks like a sea of flowers.